F-Funny Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. And today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Vinland Saga chapter 195. So before I get into this recap and live reaction, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, and I'm just praying right now that this ain't the last live reaction of Vinland Saga I'm going to be doing. Because there's a good chance that next month, me and Kitty going to be homeless and sleeping on the street. It's not looking good for us right now. But if you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, deep dives, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So, woo! It is very, 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 very interesting. Because now, for the past couple of months, you've been having all this mistrust going on and building up between the indigenous and the Norse, and those, especially on the Norse side, you got these motherfuckers causing shit. Anyways, let's get to chapter to 195. See what's in store for us this month. Cordelia knows the swords exist. Memories of conflict are resurrected. You were born as a man after all, Halvor. What are you doing, Halvor? Charge! What do you think I spent all that money on you for? Look at this guy. Not a bit of fighting spirit. How lame. Yeah. What a waste of that huge body. Swords are necessary. The time when they will be needed is coming. Cordelia, somewhere you will find a place where you can live as yourself. Oh, I feel so bad for Cordelia. Let us begin the thing. There's one topic under discussion. Whether or not we must arm ourselves. The dream of a world without weapons is the subject of the thing. And this chapter is titled Thousand Year Voyage Part 4. First, the proponent of armament, Evar, please speak. Weapons are absolutely necessary. I'll begin with my point of view. It's stupid to hash this out point by point. Not saying anything that everyone isn't thinking, right? It was just a condition of this pioneering thing. Thorfinn, let go of the agreeable shtick. You didn't open the meeting. You're the boss. Push through your opinions. I don't want to dictate the policy of our village based on my own opinions. I agree with Stork. I think this is a good opportunity. I want to take this opportunity to talk to all of the settlers about war and peace. Thorfinn, Bug Eyes is coming this way as well. Got it. Thanks. But what if after the discussion everyone decides to choose arms? It'll be okay, Hild. All the women are for peace. They've got to be kidding. I'm talking about preparing for war. Yep, exactly. It won't be okay, though. Men outnumber women 3 to 1. But here's the thing. I understand about having, like, weapons for hunting and shit like that. That would be the best argument. Is, no, don't talk about this shit about, like, arming yourself in preparation for war against the natives. Nah, what about having weapons just, to defend ourselves against animals and shit, like hunt animals? What about that? What I'm saying is nobody can guarantee good relations between us and the Linu. To them, we're just invaders in the first place, which is actually a reasonable argument. And also, it's not just that. It's not just the Linu. You have to think about the surrounding tribes. The Linu you don't know what the relationship between the Linu and the rest of the tribes are. The settlement's a success. The population of our village will only continue to grow. That means we will have to keep expanding our fields, which is very true. In other words, keep taking more and more of the Linu's land. If they aren't stupid, they must have realized that by now. You understand? We need weapons and fortifications. But have you thought about, like, the Linu's point of view is they like this shit. They would want to work with you. Just look at it from their point of view. But the Linu haven't shown any signs of aggression towards us. Exactly! They like this, right? If I were the enemy, I would hide until it was time to attack, to catch them off guard. Please don't, Mr. Ugg. We shouldn't call the Linu our enemies at this stage. But Evar has a point. Unless we prepare to defend ourselves, we won't be able to work the fields in peace. Isn't the premise of a country without war a false one to begin with? Yes, we need to be well armed to avoid war. We cannot base the policies of our village on the goodwill of the Linu. I think we should arm ourselves as well. Yes, me too. Yes, yes. Can I speak as Can I speak? Can I speak? Please, Gudrid. I'm telling you this from a woman's point of view. It's always men who start the wars. That's right. No matter how many times the women ask them to stop because it's a nuisance, they don't listen. Do you ever think about what the women actually feel when the men are at war? What about you, Mr. Dad over there? No. Wind Daddy? Quit playing around and get back to the fields. It doesn't matter if you win or lose. Seriously? That can't be true. That's awful. We're risking our lives for our families. Don't lose focus. Have you all forgotten? Before we started on our journey, Thorfinn told you. We want to create a country without slaves or war. Didn't everyone join us as settlers knowing this? Without slaves, that's realistic, okay? That I can get behind. War, you could try, but the thing is, though, and again, I kind of have to go on the defense, have to defend the weapon shit. If you show any signs of weakness, mofos are going to be like, oh, these people are pushovers. We can just take them out easily. That's where I'm just like, you might want to have arms just to show strength and be like, nah, you ain't gonna fuck with us. We need to arm ourselves so we don't have to go to war. Don't make me say it again. You're right. War's the man's job. Women should stay out of it. There it is. What's that? Women should stay out of it? At the end of the day, you just want to go to war. You just want to rage around showing off how manly you are, don't you, macho man? Woo! She may have got you there, bro, but at the same time, I understand where he's coming from. This bitch. Evar, keep it down. Don't get emotional. Looking for an excuse to start a war, but regretting it when everything turns to ash. I've seen that kind of thing all over the old country. We came to Vinland to do things differently, so you guys need to stop thinking that war is the man's job. Men don't have to fight if they don't want to. Oh, look at my husband. Is there anyone that has had as much male pressure on them? He's a new type of man worthy of Vinland. I love his personality avoiding conflict. I respect him. He's cool. Evar, you like war, don't you? You're looking for an excuse to start one. That's why I disagree with all your claims. Keep it together. Keep it together. Men can also not go to war. Of course, Cordelia. That's what Vinland is all about, right, Thorfinn? Yeah. Please stay yourself, Cordelia. Hating war like you do. Aww. Okay, I got the gist of it. In short, this debate is about Evar smuggled a sword. Ooh, I thought myself. Evar brought swords to Vinland. Damn you. Ooh, Gingalati. Nah, thanks, Gingalati. Hold on to that. Ooh, Thorfinn is pissed. I'm sorry I brought it secretly against your rules, but I don't care about your butts. We don't need that kind of thing in Vinland. Give it here. I'll turn it into a sickle blade. Everyone in Arne's village, I want you to listen. Thorfinn thinks Vinland does not need swords. We think they are necessary. What do you people think? Gather around and stand behind the one you agree with. Damn. For real? What do we do? Which way to go? Us as well? Yep, children as well. And what about Hild? Ooh. It's almost an exact split between men and women. Jeez, I told you so. Damn it, it's unfair. There's more men. All the men really are war-loving idiots. It's not quite that we love it, Gudrid. It's about security. Exactly. I agree with that. It's not just... That's why I hate this fucking bias. It's not just about war. It's about... there's also security, and there's... Why is no one bringing up hunting either? Like, what the fuck? Security? Well, basically, normally if we're not heavily armed, we can't even sleep at night because we don't feel safe. Sorry for being a cowardly man. Ooh. Ooh. What the heck? If you're aware of that, why don't you just change it? Well, it doesn't work like that. Ooh, he's got you there, bitch. He's using that toxic masculinity argument against you. He's using that shit against you. He got you there. The Linu have men as well, and they must be cowards just like us. Just that us being pacifists won't work. Ooh, he got you there. The others might attack us. Once that kind of suspicion rises in your heart, there's no way to get rid of it. Making sure you have the upper hand when it comes to military might. That is the only way. So we can't settle disputes through talking? That's repudiating the significance of our thing. Talking is already about force. Ooh. A strong man does not want to talk to a weak man. Oh, shit! He's not wrong. Without equal strength, you won't even make it to the negotiating table. Where is the lie? He's not wrong. That's your point of view. There are also those open to conversation if you just invite them in. Look. Quaynor, see? First of all, we need to have a good talk. That comes before strengthening our armed forces. It's the first resort, Evar. Will the arrival of the Linu be a good or bad thing? I agree with this. I agree with both sides on this, actually. Thorfinn is right. Weapons are a last resort. Period. Evar is right, though, in some regard. You can't show weakness. You can't have a weak voice. You have to be strong in your arguments. Yes, but you can't be threatening either. You have to find a balance. You have to be equal. You have to be on equal ground and be on the same page. You can't be a complete asshole. No, but if you show weakness and you're a complete pacifist and a complete pussy, nah, you have to show some strength. But in this kind of regard, and also it depends on the situation. But in this situation, based on what the Linu are saying, have shown, and we saw this a few chapters ago, the Linu are enjoying this. But at the same time, you need to find out from the Linu, like, you need to get knowledge of what's going down from the Linu's point of view. Like, what's going on with the other tribes, like what their relationship is with the other tribes, and also have them negotiate with the other tribes, especially if they have a good relationship with the other tribes. If they don't have a good relationship with the other tribes, then that's when you got to be like, okay, we need to be prepared for the other tribes and just in case they're going to come attack us. This ain't good if they're going to come attack us. But like in terms of like expanding the farms, you need to talk to the Linu and be like, look, we're thinking about expanding the farms and we want to work with you on this. You guys, like, we are teaching you how to farm. Do you guys want to expand on farming with us and work with us? And go from there. And if the Linu are concerned about keeping some of, their old cultural practices, address that concern. Because it takes two people to tango in terms of conversation. So I understand that. I do. I think it's very significant to discuss this. I really think that's important to understand. I think that's very important. I think that is very, very important. That's why I'm like, I can understand both sides of the conversation, both sides of the argument here. Where Evar's like, yes, we need to have weapons to defend ourselves. Yeah, you do. You need weapons for hunt. It's not just the Linu. You got the animals to worry about. Have you thought about the animals, the wildlife? I mean, you can't always rely on Hill to take down bears and shit. You guys gotta have, weapons to fight against the bears and other wildlife that's up in there. It'd be nice to have weapons for that. I mean, look at the Lenu tribe. They got weapons for wildlife. And then, as I said, you got to take a look at the other tribes and see what's going on. That's why, and also it would make sense to find out in regards to what's going on with the relationship with the other tribes, to find out what possibly happened to the people, to the other settlers up north. So communication is extremely important. Fighting is definitely a last resort, but you gotta find out what the fuck happened. You do. But anyways, I'm very curious what you guys think of this chapter. I really do like what we're getting from Vinland Saga. I think these conversations are extremely important. And do you agree with? Do you understand where both sides of the argument both sides are coming from? I did like that shit about the cowardly man needing the weapons. That shit was funny. That was using the toxic masculinity arguments. That shit against them. That was funny as fuck. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep this channel alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Vinland Saga content, a few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off the Amazon wishlist, all that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later. Bye.